Hello, and glad to have you here. Today, we're going to talk about what do people look for when they're looking at you and what you're saying, and what is it that they want to know in order for them to want to follow you. And I got some initials for you. You might have heard them before. And I just want you to, if you understand, if you remember them, put it in the chat if you remember what this means. But now I got to look at it. I have notes down here. WIIFM. And does anyone know what that means? And so if as you're watching with me live or you're catching this on the replay, as you're hopping in, let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know what you think about this topic, about what people want to know in order to follow you. What do they need to see? What are they looking to hear? And what does WIIF mean? FM mean? I'm getting it twisted here. Not really. I just wanted to say the last part of it before I was supposed to. Anyway, so uh, that's what we're going to talk about today. Let's have a conversation around this, and let me know if you can relate to the stuff that I'm going to share today, that I'm going to bring up, that I know that you've probably heard before, but it just sometimes takes repetition, and for me, it takes like so many touches of information before I get it. Sometimes it's right away. Sometimes it's not. It takes me a while to hear it, and finally my brain, I guess, makes the grooves to accept it and take it in as good knowledge and something that I can share to help others. So let me introduce myself. My name is Cherie Woodard, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to use social media to get prospects, leads, and sales in their business. And I use several different ways of doing that. I use attraction marketing, lead generation, and video marketing as well. I also like to give updated, modern, and trending strategies and tips from what I have learned, because I am in the trenches like you, building my business, learning as I go. And then what I learn, I like to turn around and share with those people that listen to me, that like what it is that I share, and that it somehow helps them as they are moving through their life, building their businesses along the way. So, has anybody figured out what WIIFM means? And I know sometimes there's a little bit of a delay. And has anybody thought about, what do people want from you? What do they want to know in order to follow you? You know, we already know from the past, and if you don't know, I'll just say it. It's We need to earn the right for people to follow us. So earning that right to me is sharing information, sharing emotion, sharing things that will help by educating, entertaining, and inspiring those people that listen, those people that are looking for something to help them as they are trying to maybe decide, do I want to build a business? Do I want to be online? I know it's really crowded online now, and if they didn't jump on before it got really crowded, maybe, they have some concerns about that, and maybe it's not going to work anyway. And so I'm hoping that what I share helps people to know that they can still come online, and they can grow a business online, and that they can be successful at it. It's something that we have to work hard at, especially building our following, especially earning the right to have that following, to have people follow us, and what we share in the things that we use to show people or help people in a way that they can get that information and be able to use it and get a positive result from it. So people need to be able to see things in our videos, our live videos. So hopefully you're doing live videos. They need to be able to see what that content is, what it is that you're sharing. They need to know, people need to know how this is going to help them, and I'm actually talking over what it is that I wanted to say a little bit later, but no matter. I'll just still, because this is all still important. So when we have content, we want to gear our content to help those people that we want to help, those people that you choose. Like for me, I choose to help people that are like me, that started out like me. So I've been online for a while, but I didn't start off online. I started off doing old school and not really happy about it, frustrated and, not liking the way that I was building and feeling bad about it. And, but I needed to have an income. And so that was my way to have an income after, my nursing career got derailed, and so I had to find another way. And doing old school was the way that I found, from a friend introducing me to it and pushing me, and finally I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And then out there without success and that kind of thing. But so that's what I want to try to help those people that are out there like me that have gone through what I've gone through, that, I have 2 kids, others may have more or less or may not have kids, but are still, out there and looking for a better way. And I found a better way by being online, especially going through all of the stuff that we went through with the big C, and that kind of thing. So I want to provide what it is that those people like me, the people out there that are my tribe, what it was that I needed back then and what it is that I still need now, that I continue to learn and grow and then share that information and take action from the information that I learned. So with the WIIFM, it's what's in it for me. People want to know what it is that you have that can help them. They wanna know what it is you have that can help them to solve that problem that they have. Maybe not all of the problems right away, but something that will help them to be able to use what information it is that you're sharing with them, what content you're sharing, what, is gonna help them to be able to take that, use that, and, take action on it, and then get a result from it, a positive result, or maybe a result that may not be, maybe it's something where they need to step out, or and they don't feel like it's positive because they are not wanting to go live, for instance. Some people have difficulty with that, and a lot of people have difficulty with that. So going live is one of the things that, I didn't know that I was not so good as I thought, but it was one of those things that I kind of took to. And and I like being able to go live and share. And, and back in the day, it was like on my phone, I had to set up over, on the counter near my kitchen, and I would just kind of stand up and I would do my lives and share information that I had learned. And it was a lot simpler back then. You could say certain words. You didn't, you weren't like, put in Facebook jail for using them. But now, things are a little bit different. So you still want to be able to reach people because, and you only have a few seconds. Let's say, I think it's 5 or 6 seconds now, to catch somebody's attention and share with them something, because people are looking and it's very crowded online, and people are looking for answers, and they're looking for things that are going to help them and help them and their families. And because it's we're going through some troubled times here, and that's something that, I really like to be able to help people to see. Don't give up, don't, come online, try it, and then give up and say it's not gonna work. I wanna be able to, share that I've been online for a while, and I've had some successes, and I've had some not successes, but that's the way it goes in building. And as I'm building my business, I am continuing to learn and see things and grow, and from the mistakes that I make or the obstacles that I run into, I've learned to ask, what is it that I need to learn from this, and how can I keep moving forward? There and my life is not perfect. I'm not walking up a golden staircase or anything like that. I still have dreams that I have not reached. I have a few that I have, but I have dreams that I haven't reached yet. But I know that if I keep it on going and if I stay the course, if I continue to help people, that's one thing for me that I learned, and I have this on my personal profile, and it's from Zig Ziglar. It says, "If you help, you can have everything in life that you want if you would just help others to get what it is that they want." And I don't always get it perfect, but I think you get the gist of it. So we want to be able to help other people and not always put ourselves out there and be in the front and I need this and I want that and I don't want to hear this and that, that kind of thing. Me. We want it to be, I want to be, and I hope you want to be where you are helping others to be able to learn from what it is that you've learned and keep moving. It's like, and you don't have to be, a scholar. You don't have to be expert. You don't have, I mean, we're all striving to be better every day, but we don't have to be perfect to be able to help someone else by turning around, reaching back and saying, look, this is what I learned. Or if they have a question, oh, yeah, I can help you with that. I just learned that the other day and I've been using it, and this has to do with the content that we share, the live videos that we do, the information that we use that to educate and entertain and inspire people to help them to know that it's okay. Is anybody, getting what it is that I'm putting down, do you feel the same way? Are you out there trying to grow a following and wanting to grow a following and needing some information, and maybe something that I shared today is helpful? We know we have to catch people's attention. We know that, being online, it's a very crowded space, but let me tell you something, one thing, and I hope that this helps you. There's nobody like you. There's nobody like me. I am an individual, and so are you. And you have special qualities, whether you know it or not, that attract people to you, that cause people to want to listen to you, and cause people to want to hear what it is that you have to say because of what you say, how you say it, and how you do it. And nobody can do it like you do it. Nobody can say it like you say it. And the same for me. So I learned that, and I know that though I'm not perfect, though I have issues, like all of us do, and I am building my business and I am learning and growing and continuing to do this every day. Being consistent is helpful, being, knowing that you need to show up, even when times are hard, even when things are tough. I had dental surgery the other day. A stitch fell out and I was like, that's kind of early, isn't it? And uh, dealing with pain and all that kind of stuff. But I was still able to go live on Tuesday, and it's not like it takes up a lot of my time. I just want to be able to go live and share, some information to help those that are out there like me building our businesses and learning what we can and using that knowledge that we get to share it with others and to help somebody, to help somebody to solve a problem, help somebody to solve an issue that they're having, and being able to, have them be able to get a result from that. It's just I hope that you're understanding what I'm saying. I hope that you're getting it. I hope that this is something that helps you to push forward. If you're feeling like giving up, don't give up. The only way that you can really lose is to give up. So don't give up. Don't give in. Those things that trip us up, those obstacles, those boo-boos, those mistakes, those things, we learn from them, we grow from them, and we do better. And then we can share that with someone else. So That's all I had to say today. Today is my last day going live. I go live Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 noon. I am, hoping that the information I shared today was inspiring. I hope that it was helpful. I hope that it is something that you can think about, and people want to know what's in it for them. They want to know what it is that you can do to help them, what it is that you can do to help them solve a problem, to help them to move closer to what it is that they really want in life, to move away from the fear, that they may have, by listening and hearing what it is that you have to say and what it is that I have to say. So I'm going to go on and because I will continue talking. I keep wanting to explain and continue to clarify and that kind of stuff. So those of you who listen to me know that I tend to do that, and that's okay because that's me. It's one of those things that makes me a little bit different than someone else. So I'm gonna go on and get off here. I hope you have a good rest of your week and a good weekend. And so I will be talking to you on do another live on Tuesday and Thursday at 12 noon. So I'm gonna go on and get out of here. So wherever you are in the world, no matter what time it is for you, don't give up. Continue to do the best you can, and I can't believe I'm getting emotional, about this, but just know that you're not alone and that we're all trying and we're all gonna make it if we just keep going, if we just keep going. So take care. Bye now.